Horses are coming onto the track for the third race at DuQuoin. Win, play, show, and exacta wagering. This is the first of 3 eliminations of the Darn Safe Stakes for Illinois-bred 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. The top 3 finishers will come back from each elimination, and one of the 4th-place finishers will be coming back, drawn by lot, for the $50,000 final on Saturday. Don't forget Saturday's World Trotting Derby card, which starts at 12 noon. Reserve seating $10 and general admission $5. Other than Saturday afternoon, the other harness racing programs will feature free grandstand admission throughout the course of the week. And don't forget, we are dark on Wednesday. Let's meet the starters for the third race. Number 1, Poe, owned by Black Acre Racing Incorporated of St. Charles of Dick Baylog, trained by John Bootenshane, the driver Tony Morgan. Number 2, Out of the Box, owned by Ray Hanna of Altamont, Dick Corson of St. Peter, and Bryce Geiler of Kinmundy, Illinois, trained by Ray Hanna, the driver Dale Heitman. Number 3, Banker's Lane, is owned by Doug Ackerman Stables Incorporated of LaPorte, Indiana, trained and driven by National Hall of Famer Doug Ackerman. Number 4 is Harry's Firebolt, owned by the PH Stable of Crosswicks, New Jersey, of Per Henriksen, trained by Joe Anderson. Norway's Per Henriksen is in the bike. Number 5, Never Sea Fish, is owned by Ralph and Margaret Hawkins of Chino Hills, California, trained by Roy Saul, and the driver is Altamont native Neil Coleman. Number 6, Blake's Charger, is owned by Jack Hood of Valparaiso, Indiana, by Peggy Hood of Valparaiso, Indiana, and Dennis and Kevin Lacombe's Mystical Marker Farms of Chicago Heights, Illinois, trained by Irv Miller. Andy Miller is driving. Number 7, Crimson King, is owned by John, Linda, and Scott Howard of Sherman, trained and driven by Fairfield native Dirk Simpson. And number 8, Mr. Whistlebritches, owned by Les Banks of Sheridan and by Bruce Johnson of Chicago. Jim Mitchell is the trainer, and Dave McGee is the driver. Post time in 3 minutes for tonight's third race. Only 3 minutes. The track is fast. Here they come. They are off and trotting. Blake's Charger goes out for the lead. Banker's Lane is there between horses. Out of the Box is off stride. At the entry to the first turn, Harry's Firebolt has also broken stride. Blake's Charger is the leader. It opens up by 3 lengths midway on the turn. Banker's Lane goes second, a length and a half. Poe is racing in the 3rd position. Never Sea Fish is 4th. Crimson King is 5th. A gap of 5 more lengths to Mr. Whistlebritches, then Out of the Box, and Harry's Firebolt, the distant trailer. 30 1/5 was the time for the opening quarter. Blake's Charger leads it by 4 lengths heading on to the backstretch. Banker's Lane is second by 2 lengths, followed by Poe, who's racing in 3rd. Never Sea Fish is 4th, and Crimson King is 5th as everyone stays single file. A gap of 5 more lengths to Mr. Whistlebritches in 6th, followed by Out of the Box in 7th, and a gap of 10 more lengths back to Harry's Firebolt, who is last. At the halfway juncture, Blake's Charger is on top and leads it by nearly 3 lengths. Banker's Lane second by 2. Poe is 3rd. The half was timed in a minute flat. Blake's Charger leads it by 3 lengths at the entry to the far turn. Banker's Lane is second, flanked by Poe, who moves up on the outside. Never Sea Fish is racing in the 4th position, and then Crimson King, Mr. Whistlebritches, Out of the Box, and Harry's Firebolt is last. Blake's Charger on the lead by just over 3 lengths back to Banker's Lane, who's second ahead. Poe is 3rd on the outside, and Never Sea Fish is 4th. They got 3/4 in 1:29 and 3. Blake's Charger leads it by 4 lengths turning for home, back to Banker's Lane, who's second by a neck, and then Poe is 3rd. Never Sea Fish is 4th, and Crimson King is a wide 5th. At the 8th pole, Blake's Charger leads it by 3 lengths to Banker's Lane, who is in the 2nd position down toward the rail. Blake's Charger by 4 lengths, a wall of trotters behind him. Banker's Lane 2nd, Poe is 3rd, then Never Sea Fish and Crimson King on the grandstand side. Blake's Charger makes it 3 in a row for Andy and Irvin Miller. Blake's Charger wins it by 3 lengths over Banker's Lane in 2nd, and Poe was 3rd in a time of 1:59 and 3. Wins. Into the winner's circle now, folks. They have teamed up to win the first 3 races tonight. Trained by Irvin Miller, driven by his younger brother Andy. Here's number 6, Blake's Charger. Blake's Charger, a 2-year-old Armbro Charger colt, bred by Dr. Kenneth and Patricia Walker's Fox Valley Standardbreds of Sherman. out of the multiple Illinois Stakes winning mare Betty Irene by Noble Hustle. This colt is a full brother to this year's 3-year-old Illinois State Fair trotting champion at Springfield, Varsity Player. He is owned by Jack Hood and Peggy Hood of Valparaiso, Indiana, and by Dennis and Kevin Lacome's Mystical Marker Farms of Chicago Heights, Illinois. Result is still unofficial.